LeBron James and Dwight Howard can use a little Tim Legler love. Our man here to help break down game one of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, see, I had a cute little question for you. True or false, unlike the Pistons or the Hawks, do you think maybe Orlando can take a game from them?
I'm pretty sure they can. I feel good about that.
You were going to say probably no, but I think we've all got a new respect for the Orlando Magic. Let's go to the highlights. Long layoff for the home team. Cavaliers haven't played really since the second Grover Cleveland administration. There you see it with Dwight Howard ready to go. Early first quarter, Magic down 4-0 off the Courtney Lee miss. Dwight Howard breaks things. Yikes. Now, at least the stanchion didn't come down, but the shot clock did. And that's going to be problematic. We have a delay. We're going to fix things. This could make the game run long, as you can see. Does he have to pay for that?
They might take something out of his paycheck.
Good. He probably can afford a new shot clock. I don't know what those run for. As you see, he was showing you. He has big, strong arms. Game would be delayed for about 8 minutes. We get new shot clocks down in the corner. That's old school. Put them in the corner.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That's CBA stuff right there. That's how they play down in the lower league. All right, after play resumed, and it finally did. Cavs pulling away. Joe Smith with the block on Rashard Lewis. That starts to break, and LeBron. And then 2 seconds left in the first half, Mo Williams. I'm not sure that was a three. If you see that, his foot's on the line.
The other line at the other end of the court.
So that doesn't count. All right, we flash back. You know, these guys practice this stuff. It's the residue of design is what I'm telling you.
Mo missed some of the easy threes he's ever missed in his life, and then he make that one. Don't make sense, but we'll take it.
And suddenly we have a 2-point game, and as they say there in Scotty, the cheese is a little more binding. Rashard Lewis sets Anthony Johnson free.
Huge lift off the bench by the Magic. Anthony Johnson, Michael Petras both.
Later in the fourth, LeBron in the lane dunks, the Cavs down just one. But they've won every game by double digits, and suddenly they've got a fight on their hands, and look at that. Lewis fires it up. Magic up 98-94. They traded some buckets late. But in the end, look at that. It is the Orlando Magic, a 1-point victory over the Cavaliers, 107-106. It is the first loss in the postseason for Cleveland. Now, the Cavs are averaging 78.1 points per game allowed, and the Magic had 78 through 3 quarters. Just very tough by this team to overcome the early deficit. LeBron James sets Cavaliers' single-game playoff record. He has 6 of the 7 40-point games in Cavaliers playoff history. And we're going to recap some of those great shots and how it ended. But before we get to that, we're going to talk to Tim Legler. And let's pick it up. As we said, 15-point lead at the half. Cavaliers, they've won 8 games in a row. They're smiling. They're hugging. And what changed in the second half that now all of a sudden we have a shocking outcome?
The biggest thing was lack of ball movement. And Mike Brown takes a look at this tape. He's going to see it. He actually alluded to it at the end of the third quarter when they made the big run. He said to Craig Sager on the sideline, hey, listen, we've got to start moving the basketball. At one point, LeBron James took 7 consecutive shots for the Cavaliers without anybody else really touching the ball. They just were giving him the ball in the middle of the floor, spotting up 4 guys and saying, go beat somebody, make a play for us. As a result, you had guys like Mo Williams, Delonte West, both of those guys kind of taken out of the game during that stretch. Neither one of them really consistently made a shot the entire night because they never really got into any kind of rhythm. They relied too much on LeBron James. As spectacular as he was, it's too much to ask one guy to take on a team like the Orlando Magic that's got Dwight Howard back man in the paint and 4 guys guarding the edge of the lane. But that's exactly what they did. They stood around and they watched him play, and they watched that lead disappear.